Oh, come on, Ben Shapiro. Give us something, man. Don't hold it back on us now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ty Smith. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which is moi. Make sure you guys do me a favor and follow me on all the platforms you see up here and right here, if you would, please, all right? Appreciate it. So, let's get ready to get into this topic, but before we do, make sure you hear this from our sponsors. I'm just joking. No, make sure you hit the like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm, if you would, please. So, everybody has been talking about this high intensity incident that happened with my sister Candace Owens, leaving the Daily Wire. Some people said Ben Shapiro fired her, blah, 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 blah. Candace made it clear when she went on the Breakfast Club and said that Ben Shapiro has no hiring or firing power, is what she said on the Breakfast Club. And it's like the day later, next thing you know, she's parting ways with the Daily Wire. And I can tell you guys, just from meeting several people from that area and whenever I went on Candace Owens shows, nobody there is not going to do anything or make any moves without absolutely 100% going over any type of contractual agreements that they have. When I go to speaking engagements, the contract that I have, it literally came from Candace Owens. Shout out to Candace Owens for that, and Brandon Tatum for that as well, for these contracts. When I go to speaking engagements, really hooked me up with that. So anyway, Ben Shapiro appeared on Piers Morgan show and discussed various things, and there's a lot of different topics on there, which I'm going to bring you guys to. But one of these topics, of course, is going to be one that's going to interest all of us the most, and that's regarding Candace Owens, right? So let's get ready to get to it. Without further ado, here we go.
Has been a lot of very high passions on both sides, a lot of angry disagreements. You and your company have been at the center of a very high-profile one at the moment with Candace Owens, who's now left Daily Wire. Was she fired, or did she leave of her own volition?
I'm not going to speak to this topic, Piers.
Why? Come on, Ben. He must can't say nothing. I don't know, but he got that little smirk on his face, being professional with it. But let's see.
At all?
At all.
You can't give me any insight into why she departed?
No hints, no nothing. I'm not going to speak to this.
Can I ask why?
I mean, you can ask.
No, I'm not. You can ask why you don't want to say anything.
Again, you can ask.
I'm only curious because I know what a staunch defender of free speech you are, and it would surprise me if it had been someone's opinions that would make you want to part company with them, however contentious.
I mean, suffice it to say, the only thing I will say is what I've said all along with regard to Candace or with regard to any of our other hosts. I am not in hiring and firing position with the Daily Wire. I'm a co-founder of the Daily Wire. I'm a co-owner of the Daily Wire. I'm not actually in management. Jeremy Boring and Caleb Robinson are in management positions with regard to Candace or anyone else. And as far as the free speech situation, what I will say is that no company has the obligation to literally pay anyone. The Daily Wire is a publisher. It is not a platform. I've never called for Candace or anyone else for that matter to be banned from YouTube, to be banned from X, to be banned from any platform. That's a different story, obviously, when it comes to any publisher. Any publisher gets to make decisions about what it wishes to purvey and not.
I mean,
what about being banned from the Daily Wire, though? Ben, come on, man. Hold on. I want to hear that again. He said nothing about. He said he called for them not to be banned from YouTube or anything like that.
Never called anyone. What I will say is that no company has the obligation to literally pay anyone. The Daily Wire is a publisher. It is not a platform. I've never called for Candace or anyone else for that matter to be banned from YouTube, to be banned from X, to be banned from any platform. That's a different story, obviously, when it comes to any
what about banned from the Daily Wire? Like, oh, come on, man.
Publisher. Any publisher gets to make decisions about what it wishes to purvey and not.
I mean, I'm just not going to labour this, but one more point I would make is it's been reported extensively that the reason for her departure was because her comments had been perceived by people at the Daily Wire as anti-Semitic.
Again, I'm not going to comment on this, Piers.
Woo!
Okay. Rabbi Shmuley, would you comment on him? Because Jeremy has...
Come on, man. Anyway, yeah, I dang it. I thought I was going to get something out of that, y'all. I thought Ben Shapiro was going to give us something Could have gave us something, man, but we got absolutely nada. Not a thing. Well, folks, I'm not going to hold y'all over too long. My thoughts are Ben is definitely professional on this, and I know that for a fact that Ben Shapiro got something from the higher uppers who told him. This is not something we're going to want you to speak on. We don't want to have any speculation. Don't say or do anything that will have anybody wheels turning, anything like that whatsoever, in which he did until he said, I'm not calling for anyone to be banned. TikTok, X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. But that don't mean that you didn't call for her to get let go from the show because of the so-called anti-Semitic comments y'all think she made because of her approach, her take, and her perspective on Israel. You know, so I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just telling y'all right now. I do know that when you speak out against the people who, if you spell this backwards, if you spell Swej backwards, you know, if you spell SWEJ backwards, I just know that when you speak out against them, even on YouTube, your videos will be demonetized. You're going to be hit with so-called anti-Semitic. You see what happened to Kanye. You see what happens when people start saying these people that are over these record labels, you know, the swedge that are over the record labels. You see what happened when people spoke out against them, saying, why do they even approve of certain type of lingo or certain type of debauchery that black people bring to the companies, these swedge people that are over it. Whenever black people bring this type of rhetoric, they all let it ride. But they won't let that poison into their community, will they? They won't let nothing. Name one swedge rapper, name one swedge R&B artist. Name one swedge that you see when they're doing debauchery type behavior, twerking. Name one swedge that does it. Some of y'all, dog, Ty, what is a swedge? I said if you spell swedge backwards, you know what I'm talking about. SWEJ. Spell that backwards. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so whenever it just seems too funny, and we're gonna see. I don't know if Candace, when she departed, I don't know if she ended up having to do a non-disclosure or, you know, some type of thing to where she can't speak on what the ins and outs of it was. And if she do, she's in breach of her departing severance contract. There's a lot of things that go into play, folks. Trust me when I tell you. Then again, if not, then I'm pretty sure she's going to find some way to let us know what happened. But I think small little hints were being thrown out there when she was saying that Jesus is king and she's going to follow God. She's not going to follow after man. I would like to talk to her and ask her, which I hope she's able to answer this for me whenever I reach out, is what did she mean when she said she's free? Because a lot of people are like, oh, you from being under white supremacy. I don't even know yet. A lot of people made speculations and all that. I don't know. Maybe I'll call Brandon Tatum and ask him. But we shall see in the coming future. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there for you guys. I thought Ben Shapiro was going to let us know something. Now, there was some older fella that came out from the Daily Wire who spoke on some things that had people all confused. Brandon Tatum did a video on him, and Black Conservative Perspective did a video on him as well. So shout out to those two platforms for doing that. I haven't gotten that far into it yet to even know what's what. Maybe I probably won't, but I was wanting to hear straight from Ben's mouth to see what this is going to be about, and we got nothing. So what do y'all think? What do y'all speculate? You think Ben Shapiro had something to do with it? The co-founder? He said, I'm not in management, but you think being a co-founder? Come on now. Anyway, we all can speculate. I don't know. He didn't say yes. He didn't say no. He literally said he's not about banning people from social media platforms. Yeah. Anyway, make sure y'all hit that like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm, all right? Also, get into those cell phones. Get in your contact list in your cell phone. Share this channel with one person. Just tell them subscribe to the channel after checking it out, if you would, please. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.